A few months back on Car and Bike, you saw us having quite a ball with the Isuzu D-Max V-Cross. It triggered our adventurous streak, and we did everything possible the SUV was capable of. And now, we have something new from the range again. It's the Isuzu D-Max Hi-Lander that has joined the lineup post the BS6 transition. It's the entry point to the D-Max range and is more of a utilitarian than a lifestyle off-roader. So the Hi-Lander is the base variant in the D-Max range and is very rudimentary in nature. Looks basic, you have not got any chrome on the face, it's a black grille. No DRLs, you get simple halogen headlamps, and even on the side, the wheels, they are 16 inches steel rims, you get wheel cover though, and here there's Highlander badging instead of V-Cross. Basically, it's a workhorse meant for rural areas. Yes, the D-Max Highlander will serve better as a heavy-duty transport, which is also relatively comfortable. The engine is the same 1.9-litre 4-cylinder diesel powerhouse from the V-Cross, belting out 161 brake horsepower at 3600 rpm and 360 Nm of peak torque at 2000 to 2500 rpm, mated to a 6-speed manual gearbox as standard. Well, on the road, even the Highlander doesn't feel much different from the V-Cross. The low-end torque is good, the mid-range is strong, and towards the top end, it feels a bit out of breath. Even the gearing ratios, you don't need to work too much with gears, and they are tall, so for highway cruising, it's better suited. But when it comes to handling, the steering, it does feel a bit cumbersome still. You want more command on the road, and if it would have been a bit lighter, that would have helped in city driving conditions. Even while parking, that would have been a big benefit. The lateral movements, body rolls on undulations, they are also well felt, but that comes to its advantage in the ride quality department, especially with that tall profile 16-inch tires, because the potholes, bumps, speed breakers, they don't feel as sharp. But getting to the main deal, when it comes to off-roading, that's where the Highlander has a different character. You will feel that even more. The 4-wheel drive system on the V-Cross, that's a proper off-roader. This one, not so. The approach and departure angles will allow taking on any terrain, but tipping the scales at 1835 kilograms, it's not light, and with all the power going just to the rear wheels, the Highlander struggles getting out of a sticky terrain or climb a steep elevation. And if that deck is loaded up to 225 kilograms, which is the prescribed limit, things will get even more challenging. And this is exactly where the V-Cross shows off its Hulk character, hitting it straight out of the park. The shift-on-fly 4x4 transfer case is very dependable, and you don't worry about getting stuck pretty much anywhere. Having said that, on a dirt road with sharp tips and bumps, or even where there is no tarmac and the trail is rough, the Highlander has your back. The ex-showroom cost for the Isuzu D-Max Highlander is 16,98,000 rupees, and it will cost you close to 19 lakh rupees on road. And you don't want something this raw and elementary while shelling out that much money, especially on the inside. So in terms of design and layout, it's a straight lift from the V-Cross. But again, it's the base variant, so feels very basic. You don't even get a stereo option here, and you have manual controls for AC. And no controls on the steering wheel as well. Even for ORVMs, you have to reach out and adjust it manually. You don't even get a knob here. But the good part is that there are basic features like 4 power windows, and even the instrument cluster is the same that you have seen in the V-Cross before. Yes, the instrument panel is comprehensive and does give you all the information you need on the go. But I really felt the need of that screen for the reverse parking camera. Parking this mammoth at tight spots can get on your nerves. On practical front, It does have few more things in common with the V-Cross. The storage space, for instance. What's also good that you have got plenty of storage space inside. So you have got 2 glove boxes here, and also your glass holders on the central console. You have got enough space. You have got the armrest, you have got storage option here again, and even the door pockets are quite generous. And also you have these grab handles here, so pretty well good to hold. Just like the V-Cross, getting in is quite a task as well. And so the pillar mounted grab handles too have been retained. Still, the D-Max Hi-Lander is so basic in character that it does not justify a steep price tag like that. It doesn't qualify as a lifestyle SUV, and for the utilitarian business, something like the double cab Mahindra Bolero Camper Gold will serve you just right, and at half the price you end up paying for the Highlander.